What is good, Ninja? OJ over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to their PE, Nintendo Switch, and gaming news video. Before we get into the news, I do want to remind you guys, please make sure you check out the bell notification. Make sure you have that clicked and turn that on just so you can get all of my videos as soon as they upload. We do anywhere from 3 to 5 videos a day. We have multiple live streams. There's always a lot of stuff going on PlayerEssence, so if you want to make sure that you stay up to date and get the latest information on the gaming news and all of that, please make sure you hit the notification page. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into the news. So, NES Golf is hidden within the Nintendo Switch's firmware. So back in July, we heard that the Nintendo Switch has an internal built-in emulator, Nintendo Everything writes. Additionally, information surfaced about the situation today. What was originally known a couple months ago is that the emulator came with the name FLOG. That's no ordinary name. FLOG is actually Golf, just backwards. All Switch systems have Golf from the NES hidden away, and believe it or not, it comes with 2-player Joy-Con support. The discovery itself is extremely interesting, but aside from that, what's up with the pictures of the Joy-Con controllers? Some are also speculating that there's a hidden way to launch Golf from the Switch menu, but no one has a solution at present. So this is something weird that Nintendo only does. Like, why would Nintendo hide Golf in the Nintendo Switch's firmware? What is the benefit of that? When are they going to unlock that? Obviously, they want people to play that at some point, and I'm thinking this is what they're going to do. Once the Nintendo Virtual Console or service, whatever it is, launches in 2018 or whenever the real VC launches, they're going to have an update. They're going to say, yes, Virtual Console is available and you get Golf for free. And they're finally going to unlock that to where anyone can play it with the Joy-Con support. There is no other reason why someone intentionally put this in there. I doubt anyone would risk losing their job or whatever the case is to put this Golf game in there, a free game with Joy-Con support. That's not something that you could just throw on there and say, okay, well, that was by accident, like, or we're testing things out. They put in Joy-Con 2-player support in there, so I would expect to see this in 2018 as soon as that firmware update goes live, whenever they want to promote the VC or the Nintendo Online where you can get the digital games and play them online with people. I think this is going to be one of the games that they say that you get for free. It's right there. You can play it and it unlocks on your system, or maybe they even intertwine it somehow. Like, I don't know, you can quick boot it from the fast menu or whatever the case is. Tabletop mode. I know Nintendo is going to do something with this because there's no reason why it would just be on there like that. I think they're prepping it. They're getting ready. People haven't found a way to play it yet without doing some stuff with the system. So I think Nintendo's being pretty good when it comes to the firmware and making sure their system stays safe and not like super cracked and hacked at this point. I think their HackerOne program is working well too. So we'll wait and see what they do with this Golf on the NES. But are you guys surprised to see this? Did you expect something like this from Nintendo? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. We've got some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 news. They're adding Deborah, Boo with Gohan Absorbed, and Master Zamasu DLC Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So Bandai Namco has new content planned for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. A new scan from V-Jump reveals the latest upcoming DLC, which will be in the Nintendo Switch version of the game, which is launching this upcoming week, I think. So Deborah, Gohan Absorbed, form of Super Boo, and Zamasu are coming to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Zamasu will be available to teach created characters his attacks as master/mentor. A release date for the new DLC has not been announced, but we should have more news soon because the game is launching on September 22nd worldwide. This Friday, we're going to be getting Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the Nintendo Switch, and it's been a long time coming. Obviously, this game came out in Japan last year for the PS4, Xbox One, and then we really just been waiting for it. It was revealed at the January press release, and people were like, oh, cool, Dragon Ball is finally coming back to Nintendo home consoles because we haven't had a real Dragon Ball fighting game in a long time when it comes to Nintendo systems. The Wii U did not get any of them for some reason, and then the Wii got them, which was cool. I played a lot of the Wii Dragon Ball Z fighting games, and we do have a couple new Dragon Ball Z games in the works. So obviously Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 coming to Nintendo Switch this upcoming Friday, then also Dragon Ball FighterZ, which is also coming to the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And I'm thinking, based on everything so far, that it will be coming to Nintendo Switch, runs on Unreal Engine, but we have to wait and see. Nothing has been confirmed at this point. So let's talk about this a little bit because Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 already launched in Japan and many people have been able to play it. If you pick it up on the Japanese eShop, it has all the different languages on there. It's already the worldwide version for the Nintendo Switch, so you can go ahead and pick it up, but I want to get a physical version of the game. But anyway, that's the reason why I haven't done it. But yeah, people have been playing it and they say that it plays and looks great. And it's funny because people have been talking about AAA games as far as what can run and what can run on this and what can run on that. And Bethesda with their games with Doom and with Wolfenstein being the first AAA games or graphically intense or whatever the heck you want to call it. But I do feel that some of these games that are coming out in Japan, for example, were PS4, Xbox One, PC only, and are also coming to Nintendo Switch. For example, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 did not come to the PS3 and Xbox 360, and that game is a pretty big, like, open world for you to fight when it comes to not real open world game, but like a pretty big arena to where you can fight. It has multiple characters on screen. There's a lot of explosions and stuff. I don't think that's necessarily a weak game graphically, and they brought that over to the Nintendo Switch. On top of that, you have stuff like Dragon Quest XI as well, which is an Unreal Engine 4 game. Big, huge RPG. Yeah, it doesn't have the realistic graphics, but that doesn't mean it's not demanding when it comes to resources and what your system is doing. So both of these games were confirmed before what Bethesda had and all of that. So to me, I already knew that the Nintendo Switch can handle these things because of the engine support and basically what Nintendo has said about the system. Just as long as developers can make some concessions here and there as far as what they need to do. Sometimes the resolution is a little bit lower. Maybe, for example, NBA 2K18, you have the frame rate at 30, but these games can still come over if the developers want them to. So I'm excited to see what Dragon Ball Xenoverse is doing. I've watched a lot of gameplay of it, and it looks great on the Nintendo Switch. This is the type of game, the RPG fighter, that I would never just buy on the PS4 Xbox One. I just won't. But if there's a way I can play it portably, I would definitely look into it. I do think that it looks good based on what I've played. So what do you guys think about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and this extra DLC that they're going to be adding in? The game is coming out this upcoming Friday. Are you guys going to be picking it up? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the last article, and we have a good one here. Some more information on Xenoblade Chronicles 2 direct from the source, Takahashi-san. So he says that there's much more to see and there are different battle themes, and this is just a message that was posted directly to the site. So let's go ahead and get into it here. And there it is, the December 1st release date. The office has been in a whirl of activity lately, fixing bugs and making final balance adjustments, but we're almost there. I'm so grateful that everyone has put so much effort into crafting the game up until now. Just look at all that grass that's grown. I finished up a full check of the game the other day. We're checking through the enormous amounts of quests and in-game content now. But Kojima, who's the producer, and everyone will be assisting, so I'm honestly not worried at all. So, the trailer today only just introduced the basics. The characters and areas shown were only a small part of the whole. Xenoblade 2 has plenty more in store for players. And the blades are a must-see. We debuted Finch, who was designed by Kunihiko Tanaka, and there are many more rare blades for everyone to look forward to. By the way, the song playing in the background of the battle explanation was Fight by Kenji Hiramatsu, and it primarily plays in the early areas of the game. Different locations and situations will have different battle themes, so you can look forward to those too. There are also many more things to talk about, but I don't want to step on the PR staff's toes. So that's it for today. We'll be revealing more and more details from here on, so please stick with us all the way until release. So let's talk about this, guys, because as you guys all know, I'm a huge Xenoblade fanboy. I love the franchise, and I'm a Monolith Soft fanboy more than anything. I absolutely love the staff. I love the team. I think that they make some of the best, if not the best, games in the industry. Let's talk about the first theme here. Fixing bugs, making sure all that plays well, checking all the quests. These are all things that are essential to the experience that you make sure that you have to do in order to have a smooth gameplay experience. Xenoblade Chronicles X, I bet, was just a massive undertaking, their first HD developed game, so I can understand it was probably like crazy there, but they probably had this one a little bit more under control, considering that they are using the same engine that they used before with some big enhancements, and also that this is their second go around when it comes to the massive Xenoblade style game. Plus, they don't have to worry about online play, which was, I would probably say, a bigger hindrance than help when it came to Xenoblade Chronicles X. The online play and getting everything working and adding in their own things, just because the Wii U couldn't do a lot of the stuff that online play needed to do. For example, like invites from the game. In addition to that, like anything that was like standard on the OS, it couldn't do that. You had to make it yourself from scratch, the on-screen notifications. So the fact that they have this game in the state that it's in, and they're saying, hey, you know what, December 1st, were good to go, and the graphics have gotten a big improvement as well. I also like the fact that they're doing the different battle themes. Obviously, most games have different battle themes, but they're having multiple ones. Like, I like the fact that he made sure to point that out. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is looking absolutely phenomenal, but the biggest thing to me is the blades. I like how he talked about there's going to be rare blades, there's going to be a bunch of different ones that you can find and equip. To me, that just creates a lot of value in going out and seeking those blades. I want to see all of them because it's not just a weapon that you get, right? Like, you get a weapon in a different game, it's like, okay, cool, you got a weapon. In this game, the weapons, as far as the blades, they're actually like people. They're actually like living things. So you get to see them on the battlefield as well, and how they look and how they animate and how their weapons look, and it transfers to them, and it seems like it's so unique from blade to blade. Now, some of them look the same, or they're like in the same type of race, but there's a lot of variety so far in terms of the drivers and the blades, and I want to seek out every single one of them. This is going to be my game that I'm literally playing probably through 2018, trying to find everything that I can, trying to get every single blade, do all the different quests, and on top of that, like, no more data pack downloading, all that stuff that you had to do on the Wii U with Xenoblade Chronicles X, the dual gamepad stuff, which was cool in some regards, but then if you're playing with the Pro Controller because you want the battery life, kind of had to use 2 controllers. All of that is on one device, is on one cartridge, so you're going to have some fast loading times. It's going to look great. I'm really happy with what they've done here with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 launching December 1st, got the special edition pre-ordered, and that is going to be like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Day. I'm going to be probably streaming it all day, taking breaks here and there. You guys will have your normal videos, but look forward to a lot of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 play, and go out and buy this game. I think this is going to be amazing. I think it's going to do very well, but this should be the best-selling Xenoblade Chronicles game. Like, there really shouldn't be a game that sells more than this in the Xenoblade Chronicles franchise, unless there's one that comes out later down the line. But so far, it should surpass what the Wii did and what the Wii U did fairly quickly, guys. So definitely go out there, support Takahashi-san, support Monolith Soft. They make great games, and even if you're just slightly interested in the game, make sure you check out more on it, read up on it, watch the trailers. It really is a high quality product that's going to give you hours upon hours upon hours of gameplay, especially based off of the first 2, and you're going to get more of that story narrative if you like that in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, but you're also going to get that huge open world, real open world that you got in Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I think it's a great mix between the two. So let me know what you guys think about Takahashi-san's message here, in addition to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, in the comment section below. Alright, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier, be entered into win some awesome prizes each month. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and $10 prize eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Splatoon 2, and more. So support PE Live and PE Arena right here on PlayerEssence. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest news, reviews, discussions, and more. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.